Hey. Da, 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 da. No, this the Fuck the Government podcast. Y'all motherfuckers lucky I don't have a motherfucking guitar riff in this bitch. I'll be motherfucking trying to shred some shit. But shouts out to everybody coming through the Fuck the Government podcast, episode 28. Now, episode 28. Now, I did the Matrix versus reality. I'm at episode 30, so I'm actually catching up. This is my second, my second longest running series. The Fuck the Government podcast, where we say fuck the government. Why is fuck the government? Because they killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease. And if you don't believe me, GMOs in your food. Look it up. Chemtrails in the air. Look it up. Fluoride in your water. Look it up. And the CDC be making those fucking diseases. Look it up. You already know what it is. Mr. Man Hurricane. Mr. Fuck the Government. The revolutionary MC. I'm the motherfucking George Carlin of rap. I'm the dialect of rap, nigga. Doctor Who villain. Exterminate. Saying fuck big tech. You already know what it is. Fuck the elites and the globalists. The globalists. Alex Jones here, Infowars.com. Black helicopter spraying shit, give people COVID. They're making the frogs gay. You may take my money, but you can never take my freedom. I wish you motherfuckers would come on my land. I'm ready. I'm armed. I'm dangerous. Fuck the government. Hurricane, back to you. And that was the Black Alex Jones, Infowars.com. They make sure y'all motherfucking fuck with the info. Black Infowars. They're making the frogs gay. I am the storm in the person also. I gotta let you motherfuckers know I am the storm in the person. Fuck big tech. Fuck Dr. Fauci. Fight the fairies. You already know the trial never fucking ends. Hashtag Q from Star Trek. Now look, this is the Fuck the Government podcast where we say fuck the government. All right. Now we need to talk about Kamala Harris. Kamala, Camel, whatever the fuck. The chick that slept her way to the top. And we about to talk about these bills. I'm starting to think I might need glasses. Real shit. I'm starting to think I might need glasses. My shit getting blurry. And I know I'm not tired. But we gotta start this from the beginning. Fuck these ads. All right. Now, this clip is from the Jeremy Hill show. Make sure y'all check out the Jeremy Hill show. You know, cool cat, makes great content about these modern chicks. Call them out on their bullshit. You already know what it is. And Kamala Harris is one of these type of hot pockets that we about to break down. And never forget, this is the Fuck the Government podcast, and everybody is all riding Kamala Harris, and we keep on telling y'all motherfuckers the same fucking thing that we told y'all during the Joe Biden election. Like, nigga, this bitch locked niggas up. She was unpopular during that time she was trying to run, and she said she's proud of locking niggas up. And this is who y'all want. Having Megan Thee Stallion pop up and twerk at her event, Quavo popping up at an event talking about gun reform and all this bullshit. You need to stop the violence. How about we stop police brutality? You ain't talking about that. How about stopping the IRS? You ain't talking about that. Stopping the FBI and the other alphabet boys. You ain't talking about that. We need a motherfucking revolution in this bitch. Oh yeah, yeah. Stop your goddamn daddy. Yeah, you gonna pay back everything you motherfucking took from me. You fuck ass government. Fuck the government podcast, nigga. I got no strikes over here. We about to go in. Strike fucking party. Nigga. Making the motherfucking man horse. Hell, fuck yeah. Making the man horse twerking. Man, everybody ain't real shit. I heard right after the bitch got done twerking, shaking her ass, everybody left. Everybody want to hear what the fuck that bitch got to say. And they showing this bitch crowd, nigga, her fucking crowd looks like some shit that's less than the open mic. I'm talking about, nigga, I had more people at an open mic performance than the motherfuckers at a Kamala Harris show, nigga. And that's a fact. Anyway. Now, look. We got to get off into Kamala. 1 minute she's Indian, next minute she's black. Talking about, I got my hot sauce. You know, I keep the hot sauce on me. It's like, don't you hate a poser? I like real shit. I don't give a fuck if you black or white. Don't you hate a poser, nigga? I'm like, nigga, real shit, bro. Nigga, I could be white and I can hate a poser. I'm like, yo, quit acting like you a nerd, nigga. You a tough nigga. Man, get that shit on somewhere, nigga. We don't want to motherfucker be looking over our shoulders, because the cops is after your ass. Why is you walking with us? You're not like us. You know, like after the movie Revenge of the Nerds starting to motherfucking fight back. So yeah, nerds still got their ass beat, but not me. Because I'm from the Brewster Projects. You know, yes, I'm into the nerd shit, man, but try me if you want to. Try me if you want to. I'll show you, nigga. But anyway, this is the Jeremy Hill Show. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. He covers the basically I could just say this, you know, man of spirit content. But we about to cut into Kamala and what other people don't want to talk about, because we all talked about her locking motherfuckers up, but not too many people talking about this bitch sleeping her way to the top. And if they is speaking about it, they ain't speaking about it too much. They speaking on it briefly. But we about to find a motherfucker. Megyn Kelly about to go in. But this is the Jeremy Hill Show. Let's get ready, because after this we're gonna play some clips. And then like after this we're gonna get off into the nitty-gritty on what's really about to happen to motherfuckers. Well, like real shit is going on right now. But this Jeremy Hill Show.
Oh, look in the mirror. Man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Baby, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now, because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to be talking about in this reaction video, ladies and gentlemen, is about, again, Kamala Harris, or Kamala Harris, however you say her name. Why am I doing it again?
Camel Toe Harris.
Because there's something new that comes out about this woman every 3 or 4 days or so. I done did videos over former President Trump, former President Biden, and we already know what to expect from former Presidents Trump and Biden.
Skirt. Judge Joe Brown went in on her jawbone. I keep on seeing the videos, but I never watch it because I don't like Judge Joe Brown. You know, like Judge Joe Brown says some shit and does some shit. But some things he say be funny as fuck. I watch it because I know he gonna say something funny. So I'm about to watch him go in because I know he's about to go in on it. I'm watching him just for that. But for sure. Judge Joe Brown.
Right. But with Kamala Harris, everything is new. From her having Megan Thee Stallion twerk at the rally.
Twerk.
From her saying that she's black on one show to another show showing that she said that she's Indian in 2019. From her saying that she's so black that she carry a bottle of hot sauce with her everywhere she goes.
Got my old-fashioned hot sauce in the backpack.
Oh, because black folks like hot sauce.
Because black folks like hot sauce. You already know we like hot sauce. We love that shit. I put hot sauce on my burrito, baby. You know it look good to me. Put sauce on my burrito, baby. Yeah. Oh.
I'm also saying that she made good collard greens, and people used to come to her for the collard greens so much.
They used to come up for the collard greens. Do Kamala Harris look like she make collard greens? That bitch don't look like she cook a burger. That bitch don't look like she cook anything. She drink. Me in the middle of my life. God turned to motherfucking Herlander. It's a wrap. I'm pissed. I just have to text this bitch and be like, yo, bitch, you hit me up in the middle of my shit. Yes. Damn, bitch. You ain't called me not none time all day. Now you want to wait till I do my fuck the government podcast? God damn. Shit, what was the last thing we talked about? My person like Judge Matters, though. Okay, cool. My comment popped up real cool. Good, very good. Judge Mathis, look on the people crackhead. Heard the motherfuckers was getting paid on some of those skits on this show. It's paid from live studio audience. Motherfuckers getting paid $700, $800 to be called a crackhead. But according to him, he did his street shit, got locked up, got out, changed his life, and became a judge. To me, what it looks like to me, with my conspiracy theory snapback on, Judge Mathis was the nigga that infiltrated the hood on some COINTELPRO shit, made it look like he was one of those niggas. And yes, he was probably doing dirt, but on the government's behest, and let them, the hood, see him get locked up and, you know, make it look like he got street cred when he come into the game and be a fucking judge and lock niggas up even more. Crazy. We don't want to talk about that story, though. Because it's all alleged. Allegedly. Possibly. You know what I'm saying? Possibly. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Allegedly. Because it was in my city of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Or was he in Chicago? He was in one of the motherfuckers. I think he was in Detroit first and then went to Chicago and did some shit. I forgot. But let's get back to Camel Toe Harris.
Good collard greens. And people used to come to her for the collard greens so much that she used to have to wash her collard greens in the bathtub. All right, so it just gets weirder and weirder and weirder, right? So right now I'm going to talk about the man or the men that she slept with to get to the top, to the position where she at right now with Mr. Brown. Okay, give me a second as I put it on your screen, man. As I put it on your screen, man.
That's not people who say it's not shaming or it's not relevant. It is relevant when a young candidate tries to sleep her way into politics and into power. And that is what it appears Kamala Harris did when she was a young political aspirant in San Francisco, when she had an affair with a man.
Look at young Kamala Harris. I ain't gonna lie, she look kind of good now. She still look.
I ain't gonna lie, she look kind of good now. Mrs. Camel Toe Harris. Let's see a picture of her. Hurricane King. On a hurricane. Oh, hurricane. I'm about to start making money now. It's a wrap. The hurricane. Put that bitch on the hurricane. I just made up some new shit. Like if I'm a content creator, let me create. I'm about to write that down now. The hurricane. The hurricane. Niggas ain't ready for that. Put that bitch on the hurricane. All right. How do we do that? Okay, cool. Put that bitch on the hurricane. She can get it. Bend over to the front, touch your toe. And she with this old nigga. She made the turkey with all the fixings in the collard green.
Kind of good, to be honest with you, for her age and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But she's not a black woman, man. Like I try to call her a person of color, man. But that's the man she was getting with.
30 years older than she was. She was 29 to 30, and he was 60. Willie Brown, the godfather of San Francisco politics, and very well known. And sure enough, that relationship paid dividends for her in more ways than one.
That's right, Megan. As you noted yesterday, it's completely fair game to talk about Willie Brown. It's how Kamala Harris went from a relatively unknown Alameda County prosecutor to the forefront of San Francisco social life and politics. Willie Brown was the most powerful politician in California when Kamala Harris started dating her. and he also gave her a number of positions. And we're talking about positions.
Black man who was a well 6 years old. Nothing new. She just but what I'm trying is the behavior of what is there? Any race of woman who manipulates like this and sleep with men to get to the top, that's not new. It's always been going on. All right. The only thing that bothers me is the fact that they keep coming to the black community. All right, there you go.
400 back in the 1990s, almost 100,000 in today's money. He appointed her to positions that lucratively he gave the keys to. He powerful circle of California politics with Kamala Harris on opening doors to her professional and political future.
So it was back when, again, she was 30 years old. He was, at the time, Democratic Speaker of the California State Assembly, quoting here from Washington Examiner, which the position that gave her on the California Medical Assistance Commission in 1994 paid at that time over $70,000 a year, which is about $120,000 in current money. And she served on the board until 1998, so about 4 years. That medical commission met twice a month. So for 2 meetings a month, she was getting the equivalent of $120,000. And you know why Democrats in San Francisco were mad about it? It wasn't because she wasn't qualified, which she wasn't. It was because those positions are supposed to be saved for only the most prized Democrats.
That's a lot of money, but the reason why that position wasn't saved is because they wasn't giving him no coochie. Okay? Like I said, we've seen this all our lives, man. We know what sugar daddies are. We know what beta males and tricking is. And that's what that is. That woman was a side chick. All right, Mrs. You may not want to hear it, but the proof is in the pudding. All this stuff is being verified on multiple social media platforms. All over Fox News and CNN. You see it everywhere. You can look it up for yourself. This woman was sleeping with a married man to get to the top. Sucking on some old, wrinkled, hairy balls at that. That's what Miss Harris wanted to do to get where she at.
Oh my God.
No, man, it gets worse. Just keep going. It's in the pudding. All this stuff is being verified on multiple social media platforms. All over Fox News and CNN. You see it everywhere. You can look it up for yourself. This woman was sleeping with a married man to get to the top. Sucking on some old, wrinkled, hairy balls at that. That's what Miss Harris wanted to do to get where she at. No, man, it gets worse. Just keep going.
Who Willie Brown really owed favors to. Who did really, amazing things to keep Willie Brown in power. But instead, he gave one to his lover. He was, by the way, still married, though he was reportedly estranged from his wife for a long time. This was technically an extramarital relationship. And they were mad that he gave one of his choice grifting positions, not to somebody who'd done a lot for Democrats.
No, they're right. TikTok got rid of my motherfucking picture of Kamala Harris bending over. And they gave me a strike for it. Fuck TikTok.
Politicians, but to Kamala Harris, and not just that, there was another one. He gave her a second position as well, which was basically...
He gave her a second position as well. No, he put her in the second position. Like, all right, baby, bend over. Third position, put your leg on that cabinet. Fourth position, all right, get upside down and let me hit you with the power driver. Fifth position, all right, let's go to the beach and let me give you a chicken cutlet.
The same kind of deal where he just gave her an appointment. She reeked in tons of money, and boom, Bob's your uncle. She was off to the races in Denver.
I know y'all probably thinking, what's a chicken cutlet? You got to go through, Patrice O'Neal content, and you gotta find it yourself. You gotta dig through it like a treasure. I gave you a hint. Patrice O'Neal.
Politics. And then Willie Brown is on record as saying, I also then helped her with her next big position, which was becoming San
Put her in the next big position.
Francisco DA.
Yep, when she became the DA. That's her third position. She got hit with the marital missionary, bent over. Now the third position, now you gotta put your legs on that ceiling fan and spin around and lock niggas up.
So when she became the DA, as many of you already know, if you don't know, go look it up. She helped to put away a lot of black.
R.P. Black Bill. Ah, you know, you know. Now, the only thing you gotta do is find the video where he said what a chicken cutlet is. You probably know the episode. You probably know it. You probably know it. But everybody else out there don't know what a chicken cutlet is. What's a Cleveland steamer? That bitch on South Park was like, what the hell is a rim jaw? And Cartman Mama was quick to say, oh, that's where you put your legs behind your head.
People. That woman did not like us then. I don't think she likes us now. I just think it's a goal. I think that she wanted to try to be the president. And she has come on record saying that she's not going to help black people. She said, I'm going to help everybody, which means like, black people will be affected, which I rebutted with, how is that possible? I mean, you give the LGBTQIA certain policies and rules and regulations that favors them. You give the Asian people, you give all the different groups of people certain things that benefit their communities. But when it comes to the black people, you say you ain't going to help us. You're just going to just do something and somehow it's going to trickle down into the black community. Think about it. That's the same one who says she carry a bottle of hot sauce. I don't know if it's Texas Pete or if it's Frank's. She just got a whole bunch of fucking hot sauce on it that she put on her greens that she washed in the bathtub. And she telling you she ain't gonna help you. Yep. It's crazy, man.
Right. When she ran for district attorney, they had broken up. Willie Brown, as soon as he ran and won the San Francisco mayor election, he broke up with Kamala, and then, Kamala was there for the victory party, but by the time the inauguration hit, his estranged wife reappeared to be holding the Bible while he took the oath of office, and Kamala was kind of pushed aside. But Willie Brown didn't.
He was like, I can't keep doing this no more. You're gonna give me a heart attack riding me like that, girl. Let me get back with my wife. I can take it slow with her. But remember, your job is to lock a whole bunch of niggas up and laugh about it.
Forget her. When Kamala decided to run for district attorney of San Francisco, he was there quietly nudging all of his wealthy donors and powerful connections to help her out. Him and Terrence Holland, the existing district attorney, were not friends anymore. They had kind of had an ugly clash. And Kamala Harris likewise tried to overthrow Holland's second in command, but failed miserably, and so she ended up leaving the office to kind of plot her revenge. So Willie Brown was definitely there behind the scenes, but Kamala Harris did as much as she could before the election to distance herself from Willie Brown. At one point, doing a very long interview with San Francisco magazine, throwing him under the bus entirely, saying, Willie Brown's career is over. He's done. Hello. My turn is here. It's Kamala Harris. So,
man, that's just like a 304, man. Use all you got and they throw you underneath the damn bus so she can't get what she want. Yep. Man, this is crazy, man. I'm telling you, female nature, man, is not limited. It is not limited to the ghetto. It's not limited to the projects. It's everywhere, man. In politics, man, it don't matter. If there's a space shuttle in space right now orbiting the planet Earth, female nature up there too, but a woman up there just plotting on how she can take over the damn space shuttle and shit and get the Mars by herself and drop the men out. I'm telling you, female nature is everywhere. These musty back heifers want to go to space. It's crazy, man. Let's keep going.
Sounds really familiar, Megan, compared to what just happened last weekend.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the whole Democratic Party is going to be stepping all over Joe Biden momentarily. He's going to get his weekend in the sun about what a lion he is. And then as soon as they realize that they can blame everything on him and take it off of Kamala, That's what they're going to do. Every inflation number you see, it's all his fault. She didn't touch it. She was just a lowly vice president. What was she supposed to do? But talk to me a little bit about her background, because she rose in San Francisco and then California, right, as the attorney general, and then became a U.S. senator from California. All she's had to do is compete, for the most part, I know there's some exceptions, against other liberals, right? Like, has she ever had to compete against a bull, like Donald Trump, like the silverback gorilla, like Donald Trump, Republican versus Dem? It's on. I realized that she ran as the vice president, but she wasn't the chief. That was really Joe Biden's fight.
Well, the interesting race is when she ran against Steve Cooley for the attorney general position in 2010. Cooley was a relatively sensible law and order Republican from Los Angeles, and really the last meaningful Republican in California politics. And even it was a big year for Democrats. They won by double digits for California Democrats. But Kamala Harris really struggled against Steve Cooley and barely edged out a victory. It looked like the night of the election that she had lost. And lo and behold, weeks later, they did recounts and recounted all the rest of the votes, and she just barely squeaked off a victory. It was really close, and you can definitely look at that campaign and see that maybe she will be competitive in this race against Donald Trump as well. But it's hard to see that happening.
Goddamn ad! Got another ad.
Opposite of what big
bullshit. I hate the ad.
They charge you a lot.
Fucking
to see that happening.
Some are now trying to excuse her awkwardness, repeated and everywhere, as she lost her footing as vice president and didn't have the confidence required to really be herself, which I guess is this secret version of charming. Is there anything in her past that would shed light on what's true about her? Has she always been awkward like this, with the weird laughing and the inappropriate jokes and the...
Man, they are eating this woman ass up. It goes that far. They call people bulls and silverbacks, and she laugh funny and all that. I'm just trying to stay with the facts, y'all, but I ain't gonna lie, this is entertaining. I ain't gonna lie.
Every time the failed attempts at profundity?
Yeah, a lot of it's the product of being a California politician, right? When you're a California Democrat, all you have to do is impress the donors, impress the political power brokers, and kind of show up and demand a seat at the table. Willie Brown taught her how to do that. So she did have some level of that with the top donors, but she never really connected with the California people. But
Willie Brown told her, I got some people that you need to smash to get your positions. Smash him, and her. And you gotta fuck with a celebrity. Go holler at Montel real quick. And or was that the early days? I'm not sure. But either way it goes, Willie Brown was hitting her with that.
Shown earlier, you don't necessarily need to convince voters. You just need to convince the Democratic Party, and everything will fall in line for you pretty well. So what's
that pattern repeated itself? Sorry, keep going, Charlie.
Yeah, and so the same thing happened when she ran for Senate. She's a very good candidate. She's very disciplined. She loves the sort of the knife fighting and the brawling. She's on the record saying she loves California politics because it's a real fight. So she is a sort of a ruthless politician, a ruthless campaigner. But
she's probably ruthless in the bedroom. She's ruthless in the janitor closet. She ruthless in the Oval Office, under the table. Bend over to your front, touch your toes. Drop the jag and I took the rose. They put no foot control.
After taking office, there's definitely a drop down. Once you actually have to do the job, she never seemed to take it seriously and spent more time planning for her next job. That's kind of what we saw in the first 3 years of her vice president. She really was risk averse, didn't seem to be interested in the job she had, but more interested in protecting her own political brand for the future. And I think when a politician hits that stage, the early stage of actually having to do the job, I think that's when they tend to lose their footing and stumble And I think that's what Kamala Harris ended up looking like. And that's why her staff kind of abandoned her, because she wasn't serious about the office she was holding.
And speaking of her staff, I was watching other videos talking about what her team goes through. And it's very chaotic on her campaign. It's like, like it's a chaotic environment. Motherfuckers is quitting, like motherfuckers is, like it's a lot of complaints. Just for them to have a small crowd. But Trump is out here selling out stadiums. Like, goddamn.
And she was more interested in preparing herself to run for president.
Yeah, the reports were that she would fail to read the briefing materials that she was given by the staff, and then she would lash out at the staff for her not knowing information. And meanwhile, she just refused to do her homework. This wasn't in right-wing blogs that just hated Kamala Harris. This was reported even in the mainstream about her terrible behavior as vice president. But now, okay, so we're one day into her likely being the Democratic nominee. She does this first appearance yesterday. And this line, this soundbite, by now, you've seen it. Our audience has heard it. It's everywhere. The Democrats are like, you go, girl. Because of this, it's sought for.
Before that, I was a courtroom prosecutor. In those roles, I took on perpetrators of all kinds.
Took on perpetrators of all kinds, and everybody just, just on cue, just immediately start. What? Man, that's not nothing impactful of all kinds, right? No, just majority of all kinds of different black people.
Predators who abused women. Fraudsters who ripped off consumers. Cheaters who broke the rules for their own gain. So hear me when I say...
She forgot to mention black people for having weed on them. Or innocent men where you withheld evidence from and had his motherfucker in jail for some years. Bitch, you deserve it. No, wait a minute. I don't got a strike over here. Bitch, you deserve the JFK treatment, you reptilian shape-shifting bastard, bitch.
I know Donald Trump's type.
I know Donald Trump's type. You is type. I bet you if your ass needed a job in his firm, your ass would be bending over to the front, touch your toes. He dropped the jag and he fucked you in the rose, bitch.
Protein bars can be chewy and dense, or so.
Megan Kelly, she talking about some chewy and dense. Hold on, Megan Kelly, what you talking about?
Or so.
But they had to cut her off. Yeah, that's an ad.
Okay, I got some more for you right quick. Hold on right quick, y'all. What I'm about to play for y'all right now is I don't know if you ever heard of a comedian named Eddie Griffith. He's a funny guy. I think you might like this. His opinions are his own, but he's gonna also give you his take on Kamala Harris. Trying to pull him up right quick. 1 second. Let me find it right quick, y'all. Give me a moment. Wonder what y'all think so far about this situation. All right. Make sure it's on your screen good. It is. Let's get it.
That's the rights are on the line. Our Supreme Court is on the line. Our basic freedoms are being tested, Madam VP. I know you've been traveling across the country. What are you hearing? Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me
Oh my God.
Bitch. I know you've been traveling across the country. What are you hearing? Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me... You're lying, bitch.
That's Eddie Griffin. If you don't know who he is, that's him.
Girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me... You're lying, bitch. You out in these streets. Oh, so all of a sudden you black again. Because it's election season. They need a nigga. So, I'm out in these streets. What streets are you in? Huh? What streets? You out in the streets with your white husband, huh? Streets. Yeah. Because you harder than still getting harder. Madam DP. You understand me? You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm out in these streets. You know what I mean? I'm a hustler. Spring. I'm in the streets, goddammit. I'm hitting the pavement, agitating the gravel. You know what I'm saying? I'm kicking rocks like a motherfucker. Streets. And let me tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment. The majority of us believe in freedom and equality. But these extremists, as they say, they're not like us. No, they not. Yeah, look at this bitch. They not like us. Kendrick, kick her in the head. Kick her in the head for even using your goddamn legs. They not like you. Ain't like us either, bitch. Well, how about that?
You ain't like us either, bitch. How about that?
Believe it or not, Eddie Griffin is a veteran. I think he served in the army. He got kicked out and shit, you know, but he's a good dude. Well, he's funny. I don't know him personally. But anyway, y'all take it easy. Let me know what you think about this.
Yeah. And that's the end of that Kamala shit. Now we got to talk about what's going on. And this shit, they fucking with innocent people. Let's just say that. The feds are arresting niggas. And I want y'all to really pay attention to this. Because this is just another area of escapism. Some of us, you know, video games, you know, pool, cards, you know, something to take us away from this bullshit. Now, our escapism has been invaded by the alphabet boys. Now, let's get it. Hold on. Fucking ad. Let's go.
Men are being arrested for watching YouTube. Men are being arrested for watching YouTube videos. Men are being arrested for watching YouTube videos. Men are being arrested for watching YouTube videos.
Yep.
Touch me. Hold on. Put your hands behind your back. Stand up. Suck my.
Men are being arrested for watching YouTube videos. Today's video.
Yep, Kamala is a freak in the sheets and a freak in the streets. Exactly.
From the Quartering. Their channel's linked in the description. Guys, why are men being arrested for watching YouTube videos? This is a massive situation that is going to have major implications on society.
Yes. Major implications. Now, this channel that I got this from is called The Angry Guy. But he's about to hit a clip from the Quartering. And that's another channel that talk about pop culture and gaming and entertainment news. You know.
No idea just how bad the situation was and how many men are being surveilled right now just for simply watching videos on YouTube. And let's make this very clear. It is specifically the feds targeting men. Stay until the end of the video to find out why the feds are targeting men and trying to find out what videos men are watching on YouTube and the greater implications for society. Let's just go ahead and
you feel me? That right there enough should make you be like, wow, I'm watching hurricane shit. This nigga say fuck the government. You know?
Jump right into the video.
Google ordered to unmask certain YouTube users simply for watching a video. Simply for watching a
this
video.
the Google order. Google. Yeah, it say Google ordered to unmask certain YouTube critics. Say it's terrifying. There's the actual article. Yep. Shit crazy.
No, YouTube has been ordered to unmask its users.
Yep. YouTube has been ordered by the feds. Unmask those motherfucking users. We want to see what Hurricane talking about. Just the usual fuck the government content. You want to kill us all. All right, but how many people watching them? It's a lot. All right, we're going to take away his subs, subscribers, likes, and views. Keep doing that every day. Make sure he going to have a slow ride for that 1K. he will never go YouTube live. Sir, I don't think he even cares about any of this. Who gives a shit? We need to suppress his content. Keep that nigger in a shadow realm.
Now, many of you are smart. You're anonymously registered, use VPNs, all that kind of stuff. I hear you. I see you. You know, in a just unsealed case from Kentucky, reviewed by Forbes, undercover cops sought to identify the individuals behind the online moniker Elon Musk WHM, who they suspect of selling Bitcoin for cash, potentially running afoul of money laundering laws and rules around unlicensed money transmitting. In conversations with the user in early January, undercover agents sent links of YouTube tutorials for mapping via drones and augmented reality software, then asked Google for information on who had viewed the videos, which collectively had been watched over 30,000 times. So the FBI set up a honeypot for the user, right? Then told YouTube, hey, give me all of their information. I want to know everybody, not who uploaded the video, because the feds did that. If you just watched it, you may not have been involved in any kind of scam, involved in any kind of illegal activity. Doesn't matter. YouTube, 30,000 people, got to give your information to the federales.
Fuck the government. Man, we see, dog. You said this the fucking same fucking time you type the nigga, yo. Synchronicity like a motherfucker, bro. Synchronicity like a motherfucker. I'm talking about the moment I said it, it popped up on my screen. I'm talking about the same time. Synchronicity. I fully believe that all these elites are committing racketeering. Hell yeah.
In conversations with the user in early January, I hit that already, sorry. The court orders show the government telling YouTube to provide the names, addresses, telephone numbers, and user activity for all YouTube accounts who
name, address, phone number, and activity. Wow.
Access the YouTube videos between January 1st and January 3rd. So they want to dox. They told YouTube to dox 30,000 people just for watching the video. By the way, what if it had been viewed by 1 million people? This wasn't even like...
Exactly. Now, that's the real question. Woo! What if it was viewed by 1 million people? So you're going to tell me you're going to send 1 million feds out to arrest... Nigga! Fuck the government, man. Nigga, I don't mind getting a strike today and all that. We about to go in. This is going to turn to a strike party in this motherfucker. YouTube strike party, yeah. Wayne's World, party time. Excellent. I just told my age.
A very specific type of video, for a very specific, very...
I dare them to come to the chat. I got plenty to say. Right, exactly. The Matrix. Very
specific audience. These are pretty general.
What they did was they fielded videos that would most likely be shown to men. And what they're doing is they're trying to find a way to circumvent the law so that they can use it to force companies to hand over information, regardless if someone has done anything wrong or not, based on the way that the law is currently structured.
Yeah, that's the scary part. Only thing you did was just watch a video, but since it's a specific person that the feds don't like, then you're being watched. It's like I saw. Dog, I'm trying to tell you, when I first seen this shadow ban shit activity, when I see motherfuckers get targeted, man, bro, this shit is like, dog. I want to fuck the government up with an RPG, like real shit.
They're taking advantage of the law to go after people that they want to implicate. So, for example, if they want to go after gamers, which is what they are doing right now. They're actually arresting gamers.
Yeah, they're arresting gamers because we won Gamergate 1. Now we in Gamergate 2. You know, we actually won the culture war because I just wish that the culture war mentality was in the mentality of the minds of the people. Here's what the culture war is. It's like, nigga, we're not going to buy your video game because you keep on putting this fruitcake shit in it, this DEI shit. You got Sweet Baby Inc. Nigga, private company has infiltrated all of our favorite video games and is fucking up our escapism. So since we win in our war, now you want to lock us up for watching a video. Bitch, I will blow your fucking head off, bitch. Fuck the government.
For using voice chat for playing games online. We've talked about this. We'll talk a little
now, there's another one. People are getting locked up for motherfucking saying shit through the voice chats online and shit. And it's crazy. You know, like they really trying to say we're trying to combat extremism. It's like you wait for me to say, yeah, dog, let's click up and let's go ride on the government. We got them, y'all. I know I'm gonna say that. We got them, y'all.
About it in a little bit. So, for example, they can upload a bunch of gaming videos. You heard?
Oh yeah, and don't get me started on what the other gamers go through. Let's just say, for example, you beating a nigga ass in the video game, right? And you playing online, and then suddenly your ass get raided. It's called swatting. All because you whooped the nigga ass and nigga didn't like it, and now he found a way to fucking hack your shit, dox your ass, and get the police called on you. No, not the police, the SWAT team and shit. Make the police use all their resources and shit, and they realize they just got swatted. Yeah, bullshit.
Right. The feds can upload a bunch of gaming videos on YouTube, and they can turn around and then say that, well, these specific videos that we uploaded that would more like that are predominantly viewed by men are potentially a risk. They can show us a risk of people who might be a risk to our country, and we need the list. We need the names of these people. The fact that they can
crazy shit. Feds upload a video that's risque just to lure people in to watch it and to motherfucking get their info and lock them up for no fucking reason. Man, that's some bullshit.
This was just a general video shows they can essentially do this with almost any video.
Yeah,
they were able to.
They can do it with this bullshit. They can do it with any fucking video. My Fuck the Government podcast, man, real shit. Nigga, they suppressing me because they know, dog, if enough people watch my shit, nigga, they'll be ready to rally with me, hit my Cash App up, and I could be able to buy some land and buy my fucking guns and my ammo. Damn. My freedom tools and my freedom tool accessory.
Get the names, telephone numbers, Google activity. This means everywhere. Like this means every video that they watched on YouTube. This would potentially expand outside of YouTube, their Google accounts, because Google actually handed over all of this information. So this could be their emails. So every email that they have in their email accounts. This could be every website that they visited, their entirety of their search history. Guys, like this is crazy stuff. They were able to do this, and
check my search history. It's gonna be big titty Japanese girls and a whole bunch of conspiracy theory shit and some spirituality and some cougars. Cougar town, we're going to Cougar town. Don't stop.
All of this information for 30,000 people, just like that. These people didn't do anything wrong. All right, and they're the ones who publish these videos. So this is a test run for things to come, where they can now use the system to track and trace everyone.
Man, real shit. This the shit that triggered me to do the Fuck the Government podcast. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Ain't got no privacy. Oh. Check all my history and bring the noise. Yo. If I had a computer, real shit, and it'll be search history on like how to make an RPG /AR-15. But how to put a 200-round drum on a 4.5? Futureweapons.com.
It can basically target everyone and anyone. That's how easy it is. If they want to come after you, if they want to get a specific person, chances are they watch this specific video. The chances are this video pop.
Bitch! I just texted you, said no.
Information for all of these
Let me call you back.
What
you bitch! I'm still alive. That's right. I told a motherfucker I ain't never scared. Man. Shout out to Bone Crusher. The one-hit wonder. Attention! Heel figure! No cerebellum! This bitch better not call this fucking phone. I swear to fucking God. Swear to God. Don't swear to me. I swear to me.
What they're doing is they're also learning how to game the system, how to game the YouTube system so they can go after specific groups of people. So if they want to go after gamers, which they are going after gamers right now.
Because we are winning the culture war, or we already won the culture war, or however we put it, because we're not going to pay for no games with fruitcakes in it. We're not going to pay for no games that has a short-ass storyline and horrible-ass looking fucking characters that are not appealing and have no character development. Some motherfuckers play video games for the great storyline and dialogue. Some motherfuckers play games for its action. I'm the type that, I value storyline and dialogue, the cinematics, that's the graphics, and then I value the gameplay of how the buttons is, how you move around or attack with the character or like whatever the fuck you're doing. So yeah, I value storyline first because you gotta go through the story in order to motherfucking complete the game and unlock whatever character you need. So like you need to have a good story, and like the greatest games with the greatest stories is Metal Gear Solid. I love the Metal Gear Solid series. The Resident Evil series, great storyline all the way up until they start doing some dumb shit. But we got Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. Niggas ain't even up on that. And that's a motherfucking classic. Classic. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, greatest dialogue I ever heard in gaming. I play my games offline all the day. You damn right. Damn right. I still got a couple homies that come through and motherfucking chill and play the game. You know what I'm saying? It was like shit, this online shit, yes, it sound cool and you can play against motherfuckers from across the world, but ain't nothing like having your homies come over and just beat each other ass or motherfucking gamble or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because like these the same homies that we grew up with, like in the hood, like you're still in the hood and you grew up with these motherfuckers. Everybody used to motherfucking sleep in the living room. Everybody motherfucking laid out with the chips and the snacks. Game motherfucking like watching us where everybody knocked out. As soon as we wake up, get fresh, get back to the game a little bit, go outside, play, come back, play the game. You know what I'm saying? It was fun. Now that we adults, everybody pick a day off and they come through, and it's still cool. I was never like a big fan of the online shit. Yes, I did it a couple times, and I guess it was fun beating up a nigga from Germany. But it just like you like the appeal of having someone next to you, like, yo, nigga, let's go. Pause, O'Diddy.
Well, so if they want to go after gamers, which they are going after gamers right now. They can just upload specific kinds of gaming videos aimed at specific groups of people and then request all of that data. They could upload videos about, for example, finance or whatever, or firearms. Oh, we need the records of men who watch this video, of people who watch these videos. Who are watching videos about firearms predominantly on YouTube? Men. So then they turn around and request all of those records, and now they can track and trace you, and they have a reason to enter your home to get warrants. Like, oh yeah, based on this guy's search history, we need to get a warrant. We need to go into their home and we need to search all of their electronics. This is how they institute widespread monitoring. They are right now arresting gamers. All right, they've been doing it for some time. They're monitoring everything that gamers say online. It's insanity.
Man,
Careful, Steph. You ruined Mr. Walton's lovely cake.
Evidently, the FBI, you know those guys, the FBI, yeah, evidently they're cracking down on what you're talking about in your game chat whenever you're playing video games. Like Roblox, Fortnite, Call of Duty, yeah, they're peeping in and listening to what you're saying. So a lot of you guys are probably screwed. Yeah, a lot of you guys are probably going to prison. So if you have a buddy that you play video games with and you know that he rages a lot, and if he disappears for a little bit, just know he's probably locked away. And
you feel me? Like now, this is a random guy, you know, that's talking on his camera. You know what I'm saying?
About 50% of my students, I'm convinced they're not going to be at school anymore. Yeah, because I've played video games with some of the high school dudes that I teach, like Call of Duty, and I'm almost convinced that they're going to be locked away because the things that they say are absolutely dark. Like you cannot say that like outside of your room, because if you say that in public, you're going to get beat up or you're going to jail.
New government report, the FBI will now be cracking down on gamers. So next time you're about to say something illegal in the chat, even if it's just a joke, know this. Looking at you, Call of Duty. The report reveals that as of right now, both the FBI and gaming companies already have ways of monitoring what they deem to be extremist behavior online. But what they don't have, according to the report, is
extremist behavior online. I'm talking to a nigga probably in Japan or something. We playing Call of Duty. We acting like terrorists and shit on the motherfucking multiplayer mode. We sneaking up on niggas like we terrorist bombers or something. And we speaking terrorist rhetoric, speaking codes and shit. And we get fucking raided that day or the next day. That's some bullshit.
develop strategy for how they share this information with each other or what the consequences or goals.
The bearer of bad news, but the federal government just said that they're going to be spying on you playing video games to combat extremism. It seems the FBI and
to combat extremism. I'm a revolutionary, extremist, and anarchist. Bring it, bitch. Bring it. As a matter of fact, fuck the FBI. Fuck the CIA and fuck the NSA. Don't give a fuck about the FBI. Middle finger to the CIA. I shot the motherfucking NSA. Da, 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 da. Don't give a fuck about the FBI. Don't give a fuck about the CIA. About to shoot at the DEA. Fuck the government. Right, the government is the biggest extremist terrorist. They've been doing it since the chariots. Oh! The government is the biggest extremist and fucking terrorists. They've been doing it since the chariots. Oh! I gotta write that down. Hold on, I got my pen pad right here. Shouts out to In the Groove, man. Thanks for that. Bro. You gotta get a writing credit for that. The government is the biggest terrorist. Doing this since the chariots. Woo. Write it down now. Hold on. The government is the biggest extremists and terrorists. Oh man. Hold on. Let me press play. Last night, I shot at my pastor. I stole his car before his body hit the ground. Now I'm driving clear with a high expression. And the way I feel.
FBI and the Department of Homeland Security are going to be partnering with gaming companies to fight extremist gamers.
Partnering with gaming companies, dog. And you know, like it hurts. It really hurts that, like for the young ones that like love these certain game companies. Like, yeah, man, I love this motherfucker for making this motherfucking video game. Shouts out to Ubisoft. Shouts out to 2K or Squaresoft, Square Enix. I mean, like whatever your favorite game company is, you'd be so happy for a minute, and then you find out that they're working with the feds to watch you and lock your ass up if you say something stupid. So, oh shit, I gotta motherfucking call my nigga. Oh my god, I gotta call my OG. I gotta call my OG. I gotta tell him this shit. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna send him this video. So, but I'm gonna still call him anyway.
I sentence you to 2,500 consecutive life sentences plus 1,000 years.
Damn.
Once you pass away, you will receive an attempted escape charge with an additional 200 years being added to your sentence, which you will begin serving in the afterlife once you get to hell. Should you be reincarnated after your death and return to Earth as another person, you will be arrested at birth and you will spend your entire next life.
They did this after 9/11 too.
It says that the FBI and DHS should use the same strategy that allowed them to police extremism on social media to regulate the gaming industry. And the Anti-Defamation League, super reputable. Says
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is it's like what pisses me off about this shit is escapism. We use this shit to get away from what's going on in society. You know what I'm saying? Like, we understand what's going on in the world. We try to avoid the bullshit. Just like leave me alone, dog, and let me play my fucking video game. Let me watch my movie in peace. Let me eat my fucking sandwich. Let me get my dick sucked by a cougar, man. Leave me the fuck alone. Why are y'all fucking with me? Y'all got nothing else better to do? And you wonder why niggas crash the fuck out and go into a fucking precinct and start shooting cops? Oh my God. I still want to know why he did it. Because when I go in there and do it, I'm coming out alive. Best believe that. I might have a couple motherfucking bullet holes, man, but like best believe I'm coming out alive. I'm gonna have a vest on. These niggas gonna be so fucking scared, nigga, like they ain't gonna see it coming. The fucking revolution is here. I can't take over all Detroit, but I'm not trying to take over Detroit. I need the revolutionaries of Detroit to roll with me. And we're gonna take some power structures, real shit. And we're gonna hold this shit down. I might have to do motherfuckers like Negan was doing niggas on Walking Dead. Like real shit. Me and Lucille. But Lucille is gonna be a cougar bitch that carry an AK.
And the Anti-Defamation League, super reputable, says that 20% of adult gamers and 15% of kids playing games report being exposed to white supremacy while gaming.
Wow, motherfuckers was being exposed to white supremacy while gaming. Now look, if I'm going against a motherfucking white guy from Germany and he called me the N-word, I'm going to laugh. Okay? I'm going to laugh and I'm going to say something back, joke back, because we're going to be joking back and forth while we shooting each other. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, this is racist. I don't want to play games no more. I want to report this to the cops or the whatever. But really, you know what it was? Somebody's mother walked past, heard their kid getting talked about or talked to, and it's like, oh my God, I'm going to write a letter. You Karens.
It's extremism. You may ask, racially or ethnically motivated violence, anti-government or anti-abortion.
There we go. Anti-government. The moment I say, fuck the government. Yeah. Fuck the police. Yeah. Yep. This is extremism. My type of content is very extreme. This is why I'm shadow banned. This is why I'm shadow banned in the shallow realm. But let me tell you something about this level of shadow ban. I'd rather be at this level than where like Tommy Sotomayor at, nigga. Like that nigga is at a level under me and he just rose back up. He just rose back up to get close to being out of the shadow realm, but like he's up there. He's up there. But like he was lower than me, nigga. Like that nigga was disappeared from the map. I was like, where the fuck did that nigga go? Where the fuck B.O.B. go? I'm like, damn, nigga.
Animal rights.
Or environmental extremism. You're pro-life, apparently. All other domestic terrorism threats.
And this includes things like climate change. So if you're a climate change denier, that is one of the reasons why you can be surveilled.
Wow, climate change deniers. So a climate change denier that connects with to us believing that the government has the weather dominator, or whatever climate change denier is. Because to me personally, and like I think it's a play on words. We're changing the climate change. Because at first, before it was called, um, come on, bitch, damn, that's gonna fuck up my life again. Hate that bitch. Why is this bitch calling me when I said I'll call you? God damn. This shit gonna fuck up my life. Now look, I hope this shit play through. I got lucky twice before, man, but like last time it didn't play. Uh-oh, the bar is going down. Bar went back up. Right. But anyway, let's play.
Guys, what this really is this is surveilling men who are alone in their homes. Because men aren't going out anymore. Men are not going on dates. Men are not having relationships. Men are completely avoiding relationships. Okay, men are not dating anymore. There's a recent study that finds that men have stopped dating. All right, and they're more than happy to stay at home, play video games, and if they need physical intimacy, they're just gonna watch something online.
A study called from the Pew Center Research conducted a study that said 63% of men under age 30 would rather stay home and watch porn than go on a date.
That's right. Hold on, Scoot. We're going to take over Google headquarters. Man, Google headquarters is one bus ride away. That bitch is downtown connected to the Little Caesars Arena. So if I hit up Google, I'm going to have to hit up the whole arena. So I got to be on some motherfucking learn my shit like a Russian super spy or some shit, nigga. I might have to motherfucking pull out my KGB, pull out a KGB skill, KGB, MI6. You gotta be all the secret agents skills put together in one, and you become Black Dynamite. Dynamite. I don't know anything the government claims off top. For real, for real. Now I just hope this shit don't cut off on me.
Men said they are getting their needs met without having to go on a date.
Guys, and women are furious about this, but the feds are also furious as well.
Yeah, the feds are furious. Damn. It's like, damn. We fucked these niggers up. Yeah, we used the black woman against the man. Now he don't want to fuck with none of these hoes. They're getting their passports and they're getting the fuck on, or they're staying in their homes. Well, we need their money. Well, they're not giving it to us, and they're not giving it to the bitch either. So what we're gonna do? Well, I guess we gotta lock these motherfuckers up for watching videos or playing their game. You know, I love this country, sir. You know what I'm saying? Man, motherfuckers be jerking each other off in the Pentagon. Nigga, pause, no diddy. Fuck them. Nigga, and we going to the Pentagon too. Nigga, I want that bitch personally. I want it. I want it like I want Sade. Nigga, real shit. The Pentagon is where it's at. Nigga, after we take this land back, I'm taking the fucking Pentagon. I want that bitch. I want it. Why do I want it? I want to see what's down there in those underground subsections. I want to see what's down there. And I want to control what's ever down there. I want it all. Brand new socks and drawers. I'll be balling every time I come and talk to y'all. I want it all. I want it all. Whoever wants the White House, they can get it. But the Pentagon is mine. For real. I'm going to blow that bitch up first. Whatever's left on the surface, I'm going to be down there in that secret room. The fucking secret underground Resident Evil hive tunnel. You know how the Resident Evil movies was. You know, with the little sub levels.
Guys, and women are furious about this, but the feds are also furious as well. Men have been pushed out of society. So now they're being arrested. They're being arrested for being alone in their homes because they're not going to the gym anymore. Guys are building home gyms, spending their time alone at home. They're like, okay, you know what? You're surveilling us just for being alone in our homes? Okay, cool. I'm going to wash my hands of that. I'm going to walk away. I'm not even going to deal with y'all anymore. And that's exactly what's happening here. The men are saying, we're done. We're not even going to do this. we're not even going to play your game. So men are isolating themselves at home, or only leaving home as much as they have to do some gig economy work or go to work or whatever. They're not interacting with anyone in society. They're basically keeping to themselves. So men can no
and plus, like most motherfuckers in society are retarded. Yeah, I said it. Most niggas are retarded. There was like, it takes a village to raise a child. But like, what if the whole village is retarded? Like, really? Men, women, and children are all retarded. Like, okay, I don't want to say this, but fuck it, I'm gonna say it. I never thought I will have a little shred of envy. Last time I envied somebody was one of my best friends named Earl. He had a perfect mom. And I envy that because my mom ain't shit. R.I.P. You know, I didn't mean to say it like that, but goddamn, I gotta be transparent and honest. My mom was on crack. But when you get older and realize it wasn't the crack, it was just her the whole time just making bad decisions. You know, at the end of the day, yes, crack was in the neighborhood. Yes, crack did flood shit, but bitch, you could have said no. Excuse my language. R.I.P. But, you know, but you could have said no. You know, instead of making us suffer, place to place, house to house, shelter to shelter, abando to abando, to the point where we're old enough to take care of you now, and you just push my hand away. You want to follow my little brother to drive you to another abando, instead of having a home that I had prepared for you with lights and water on. You could have still been alive, Mom. And I still kind of want to murk my brother for being a part of this motherfucking bullshit. Yes, my mama made the choice, said yes to my little brother. I give her the 90% because it's all on you. But brother, you got 10% because why would the fuck would you give our mama an abando knowing that I had some other shit on deck? You don't even work. You were all in the street, you smoke, drink, fuck around, on drugs, off drugs, bring people around you on drugs. It's like, goddamn. Claim you fixing up a house, ain't fixing up shit, man. Woo, man, nigga. If I tell you the story in full fucking detail, that'd be a whole nother goddamn lie. Yes, crack is whack. Shout out to Whitney Houston. That was on that shit too. I had nothing. How dare you? Mm-hmm. 02 was a great year. That's when I first started rapping. As a matter of fact, I think like that's when I lost my great grandma. I think it was that year or a year after. I'm not sure. But yeah, that shit was a motherfucker. Yep, that crack is fucking whack. And me and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers are still motherfucking trying to get over the fucking trauma. It's just like, goddamn. Real shit.
Work or go to work or whatever. They're not interacting with anyone in society. They're basically keeping to themselves. So men can no longer, so the feds can no longer, and this is the reason why all this happened. This is our answer. This is the answer to why this is happening, why men are being arrested for watching YouTube videos, why men are being surveilled for watching.
All right, it better be a good one. It better be a good answer, because I got a conspiracy theory answer.
YouTube videos, why men are being surveilled for playing video games, because they need to surveil men. Because men are the only ones who can stand up to things like tyranny.
Woo, nigga, those revolutionary words. Those revolutionary words. But you're right. He's right. He's fucking right. Because men, we the only ones that can stand up to tyranny.
Okay? Men are the biggest obstacle to doing whatever they want to do in society. Right now, we are in the demoralization phase. But the problem is that men have reached such a point of demoralization that they've given up on society entirely.
Ooh, and demoralization. He said that word. Oh my God. Because I was taught about it, demoralization, destabilization, yup, desensitization. Man, dog.
Early. And they're pulling back. Now you have the manosphere. And with the manosphere, all of this knowledge is being shared. So the focus is shifting away from women, guys. They don't really care about any of the, they don't really care about any of the relation between men and women. What they care about is the fact that they cannot monitor what men are saying, and the fact that men are the
Ooh, they can't monitor what men are saying. Hashtag fuck the FBI. COINTELPRO is still active. Hashtag COINTELPRO is still fucking active. These motherfuckers. Yup.
ones. Men are the ones who can stand up to tyranny. Men are the ones who can basically turn around and say, you know what, we don't like what's happening in our society, and we're just not going to tolerate it anymore. So it's not enough to just have weak men. It's not enough to just have demoralized men. When you have men who are walking away and you don't know what these men are thinking or saying, now they can get all kinds of
exactly. It's like, damn, man, but these motherfuckers are just walking away. I want to know what they fucking thinking. What are they plotting? It shows that the government is more afraid of us than they think we're afraid of them. Strong men. I know y'all saw the meme. Once the motherfucking man is forced out of his hermit phase, you gonna wish you haven't fucked with us. Because as soon as you come to that door, you're gonna open that bitch or kick that bitch, tripwire, boom. Your first wave is wiped out. Bring in that second wave. Second wave, you come in further. Click, 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 click. You just stepped on a motherfucking claymore. You're done. My whole living room floor is gone now. Boom. You just fucked up. Second wave done. Now, niggas are still dumb. They're going to try to bring a third wave in. Third wave come. Don't even make it past the kitchen. Now you in my dining room. Dining room, floor full of fucking grenades. Drop the grenades from the ceiling on their ass. Like, nigga, I just made a motherfucking movie scene of me getting away on some revolutionary shit. Nigga, y'all better pay attention. I won't be surprised if the CIA is listening right now and put that in a fucking movie. And I'm gonna try to sue their ass, but I can't because the shit that I said ain't even fucking copywritten. You lose. Good day, sir.
men are thinking or saying, now they can get all kinds of ideas in their heads. The more or less, this is really a larger, greater effect to monitor the manosphere. The manosphere is a loose set of ideas, but the manosphere is so large now that it's the core of the manosphere is men with alternatives. Okay, truth be told, MWA, men walking away, is the heart of the manosphere. Men with alternatives, and what men are doing is they're sharing knowledge, and they are looking at all the different alternatives, all the different things they could be doing in life, walking away from the things that don't work for them, or walking towards the things that do. And this includes fitness. This includes investing in real estate, crypto. This includes learning new skills. This includes being the best versions of themselves.
Learning new skills, meaning going to the gun range or being a martial artist. Yeah.
Walking away from toxic relationships. It's not a joke. And of course, this includes learning about the way the world works, not just how money works, but how systems work, how societies work, how governments work, and the relationship between men and the state. And of course, as men are waking up, this is a big problem. So they need to know what men are talking about. And this is just a means of not only being able to surveil us, but being able to enter into our homes, go through our electronics, and then throw us in prison, and set an example. Like, okay, you see what happened to that one over there? All right? See what happened to that one over there? That's what's going to happen to the rest of y'all. Because they want us to live in a constant state of fear. They want us to be afraid. They don't want us to be so afraid that we cannot move. I've been there before in my life where I've been frozen with fear, and it could have been the end of me. Because every man can get to that point where it's fight or flight. And there are times when you have no flight in you, because you are so afraid. You are so mentally afraid that I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. I would not wish that upon my worst enemy, guys. The reason why men are being arrested for watching YouTube videos is because they want to because they want to be able to monitor us wherever we go. Anywhere you go, I'll be watching you. That's really how it is.
Every single day, every time you press play, I'll be watching you. And where are you?
All right. Anywhere you go, they'll be watching you. By the way, guys, subscribe to our newsletter.
Yeah, nah, that's a channel angry guy. But yes, he was mentioned in Man of Spirit, and like, yes, he is right. You know, he is right. I'm gonna give him that 99.99%. But the 1% is this: it ain't about him watching I mean, like, it ain't about the government watching the Man of Spirit. It's about the government watching everybody, because you're watching a YouTube video. And if the word extremist falls under the category of anti-government and motherfucking anti-climate, anti-other shit, because he said it, I forgot what he said, but anti-government is in that. That means the government could be watching y'all right now because y'all watching me. This is why the government don't want my content to really go out there, and I make more than this. You feel me? This is the Fuck the Government podcast. I understand that most motherfuckers don't subscribe to my revolutionary content because real shit, and let's just be honest, motherfuckers are afraid to die. Simple. Once death entered this realm, this plane of existence, it gave people the knowledge that there is going to be an end for them, and that creates the spirit or energy of fear. Fear of imprisonment, fear of enslavement, fear of death. Because eventually, like, after prison is gonna be death, because like these motherfuckers don't want you to survive and be yourself or be the true superior being you're supposed to be. This realm is fucked up. And then, and on my first channel when I talked about religion, I'm like, nigga, what the fuck God at, dog, in this motherfucking crazy ass fucking world we live in? Oh, I forgot. In Deuteronomy it said, therefore thou shalt serve thine enemy. Right? Right? Yeah, but a Christian apologetic be like, yep, that's right. We gotta motherfucker listen to the government. God gave it to us, like we gotta motherfucker serve the lesser of two evils now. But this is the end of the day. Jesus is on his way back. I've been hearing that all my life. Somebody lying. Somebody is motherfucking Lucius lying in this bitch. But now that's over. Now we about to go to these last couple clips. And we gonna end this shit. Cause it's the Fuck the Government podcast. You know what I gotta go with. This is episode 28. This is my second longest running series. My first longest running series is the Matrix versus Reality, and I was at part 30. And when we talked about Snowfall, me, I built this shit brick by brick, and I'll be damned if I let the government tear it down because they don't like the way I fucking talk. Hurricane Saint. HurricaneSaint.com. All right, you gotta go to some clips. I gotta do this shit. Hold on. Okay, I gotta look at the date because I wrote it down. We're about to talk about what the government really is. Let's just say 43 seconds. 43 seconds, y'all. The name is Bond. James Bond. I'm about to fuck Agent Moneypenny. As soon as this live is over, me and Agent Moneypenny is gonna go behind the janitor's closet, and I'm gonna give her that old shillelagh because I'm Sean Connery. I gotta stop smoking that shit here, boy. Where is that shit? Where's that sheet? There you go.
To General Milley, do you think that these documents should be turned over to the United States Congress? And do you think that both General Donahue and Admiral Basely...
Hold on. Skirt. Everywhere I go, I see the same. Oh. That beat was cold. It's all about here we go. Kamala Harris is a hoe. It don't matter where she go. She do her thing.
To General Milley,
General Milley.
do you think that these documents should be turned over to the United States Congress? And do you think...
Hold on, skirt. Gotta go back. R.I.P. Nate Dogg. R.I.P. to Nate Dogg. You already know. I got love for the homies who be running me. That beat was cold too. Oh shit! What's another song? What's another song he did? Oh, nobody does it better. Nobody does it better. Listen, and they can come closer than close. Yeah. Original they ever could be. We bumping from coast to coast. Yeah. We just trying to make you see. Nobody does it better. That's my shit, dog. That's my shit. All right, now back to this nigga General Milley. He about to tell the truth on what it is.
To General Milley, do you think that these documents should be turned over to the United States Congress? And do you think that both General Donahue and Admiral Basely should testify before Congress?
Sure, I absolutely do. I believe transparency. You're on the board of directors for this corporation called the American government.
Whoa! He said this corporation called the American government. What? What? Hold on. What? What the fuck?
To General Milley, do you think that these documents should be turned over to the United States Congress? And do you think that both General Donahue and Admiral Basely should testify before Congress?
Sure, I absolutely do. I believe transparency. You're on the board of directors for this corporation called the American government. And I believe that you're entitled to those within the bounds of classification.
What did he say?
You're on the board of directors for this corporation called the American government.
What did he say?
You're on the board of directors for this corporation called the American government.
Admitting America is a corporation. It's like, come on, man. When are we all going to put our money, manpower, and resources together, click up and get us some land, build us some bomb shelters and some militia tents and some sniper RPG towers, some tiny homes, tents, and get ready to blast the fucking government? Like, what the fuck? It's like shit, bro. Tired of these motherfuckers. Yeah, with the ER in it, motherfuckers. But nobody does it better. Oh shit. All right, next on the list. Oh, it was 128. Was it this?
It's like the most that this shit sting.
Wait a minute. Wait. No, that ain't it. That's culture. It's the Warren Stock. It's 127. I think that's it. Yeah.
And all of these articles are going to be referenced, cited in the description below. As you know, I cite all the sources here so you can see it is the latest. As today we're hearing that the UK has received civil war warnings, and this is also carrying over to the United States. In addition to that, the Dow has dropped 1,000 points. This has never happened before. And the Japanese stocks, they have suffered the worst crash since 1987 as markets quake worldwide. Now, breaking news less than 1 hour ago from the time of this recording, we're hearing that U.S. personnel and troops have been injured in the Middle East from rocket attacks coming from Iran. And we also heard today that Donald Trump said that he is hearing that there is going to be an attack from Iran against Israel tonight. Now, in addition to that, we've also received word that Iran has said that they will definitely be retaliating against Israel for what has unfolded. Some are saying that this will spread into a regional conflict. Some even saying this could go global, and the United States is bracing to defend Israel in these attacks. Iran has decided that they will attack Israel. They are informing other nations as they are planning and coordinating their retaliation for what has unfolded. And this all comes as yesterday I shared with you the breaking news right after it came out that U.S. Defense Secretary Anthony Blinken told the G7 nations to prepare as Iran and Hezbollah would likely be attacking Israel as soon as the next 24 to 48 hours. Today is August the 5th.
Shit crazy. But did y'all catch the first part? Now, he was kind of talking too fast, giving us the news and the breakdown of what's going on. But if you catch the first part, we won't break it down. I'm gonna pause it as soon as we stop. As soon as we hear it.
And all of these articles are going to be reference cited in the description below. As you know, I cite all the sources here so you can see it is the latest. As today we're hearing that the UK has received civil war warnings, and this is also carrying over to the United States.
Boom. The UK civil war warnings. I need y'all to go look up what's going on over there in bloody fucking England. We don't give a fuck no more, mate. I mean, nah, nigga, that's Australia. We don't give a fuck no more, governor. I think that's it. Hello, governor. Biscuits and hot tea. Fuck the government. You know what I'm saying? Over there in England, UK, getting it in. Why we over here talking about voting? Why the fuck are we over here talking about I'm a Hebrew Israelite, I'm a Pan-African, I'm black, I'm African American? How about we all be gods living a human experience, and the experience we living right now is fucked up, so let's come together and kill the government. But no, I'm too extreme. Extreme cheddar. It's the Leaning Tower of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I'll blow up a fucking tower. Damn, can't say that online. You might get a strike. Strike party, bitch. I don't got some strikes over here yet. I don't got nothing over here yet. So if it happen, let it be. If it happens, it happens. Dove Sadania. I'm the god of vodka. Yeah, niggas not rude Paruski. Yeah. Akuda please. Spasiba. Fuck a bitch with some vodka. Put the vodka on ice on victory is nil. They ain't talking about the Russian bullshit no more. Ukraine is over there partying like rock stars. Partying like a rock. Partying like a rock star. Nigga, ain't y'all supposed to be going against Russia? Ain't y'all on the front lines? Niggas is partying, living the nightlife. This is a good life.
In addition to that, the Dow has dropped 1,000 points. This has never happened before. And the Japanese stock.
And that shit, with the stock market, I saw some shit. Warren Buffett pulled his stock out from the shit. Did he know that the shit was going to happen? Yeah. It's called inside trading, which is against the fucking law. But ain't nothing going to happen to Warren Buffett. I think Warren Buffett one of the richest motherfuckers in the world, right? They ain't going to do nothing to that motherfucking Illuminati, motherfucking blood-drinking, sacrificing, reptilian, shape-shifting bitch. I mean bastard. Yeah. But next, where is it? 608. I'm looking for the timestamp. Is it poison? Is that 49 seconds? Wait a second. Should be it. Wait a minute. I'm looking for it. 45, 47. That's 556. Okay, I'm getting close. There we go. 49. Is this it?
Same is not the same anymore. You know, everybody's for free choice. Whether we're liberal or whether we're conservative, we've all got that streak in us. But the fact is, you cannot have free choice unless you have an informed choice. And you can't have an informed choice if they're lying about what's on the label. What about Pam cooking spray? Everybody knows what Pam is. It's some kind of little healthy oil with compressed air that you spray it and it gets on your pan. It's not compressed air. That, you know, and they don't tell you, but it's butane and propane. People don't understand that they are spraying lighter fluid on their children's hot cakes, and it's fabulously successful. It's the food.
Yeah. Fuck the government. Cutting us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the seas. Had to let y'all know that. Now, where is it at? Is this it? Wait a minute. 608.
There are very many people left at all that had any confidence in the U.S. government. And I would say a couple of things that you need to have on hand would be some type of water filtration system, a generator put on top of that, some type of a solar inverter. I would get a Faraday bag to put those generators in, figure out what electronics you think you're actually going to need most in light heat, because if the grid goes down, there's not going to be any heat. It's going to be extremely cold in some places. Weapons, things like this. But another thing people don't think about is hand tools to be able to increase the infrastructure of the house and protect against desperation and humanity is coming.
Basically, find some type of water filter thing. Get some tool sets. Get you some freedom tools. Basically, prepare. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Don't forget your toolbox. Don't forget a shitload of toilet paper, because I swear, motherfucker gonna knock on my door and be like, yo, do you have any toilet paper? My wife needs it. Well, I need your wife. But like, what? Yeah. She want to wipe her ass? She got to give up that. But no. She gonna be like, man, move, nigga. She gonna run to that bathroom real quick. And I'm gonna start pistol whipping the husband like, bitch, get out of here. She's mine. Oh no, man. I ain't gonna turn into a savage like that. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna be so focused on taking power structures and motherfucking, you know, like becoming the Baron. You know, like that's if I manage to motherfucker just like stay in the house and be like, fuck it, I ain't gonna do shit, but just make my shit a fortress. But no, the goal is surround up whoever's down with the revolution. Start motherfucking making newsletters and pamphlets. Start going door to door. Be like, look, yo, you know, it's what we need to do. I ain't gonna give none to the Mexicans because like they infiltrated, and plus I can't speak their fucking language, and they don't even understand what the fuck I'm talking about either. But they probably do because most of them are agents. They think a nigga don't know, but I know. I know. But anyway, what's next? Oh, it was 42. It was 551. Okay.
To the implications of the great disruptions that are going to take place.
Said the great disruptions that are going to take place. God damn, just playing your hand. Just tell it all.
Because the world will be radically different in 5 years.
5 years. Is this that 2030 agenda that everybody was talking about? I think he's talking about that agenda 2030. Hurricane, he's talking about that agenda 2030. Yeah, agenda 2030, motherfucker.
And it's going to go year by year become radically different. The next elections, the debt situation, all of these things are going to change. And
Klaus Schwab gonna be like, do we have the people eating the bugs yet? No, sir, but we're getting on it. What about Bill Gates with the lab meat? Certain states ain't digging it. Well, who gives a fuck about a state? I'm Klaus Schwab. WEF, World Economic Forum. I will make you eat the bugs. You will own nothing and be happy. Klaus Schwab. Eat the bugs.
with the new technologies, we're going to go, it's like
going through a time warp. We're going to be in a different world, okay? These systems, if they're implemented properly, will result in a new world going through a time warp. We're going to be in a different world, okay? A world in which things will be different for everybody, different for banks, different for mobile money companies, different for people.
Y'all heard that. My prediction, and I need to spark this blunt up, and I really don't want to get off into me predicting shit because it always comes true. But shouts out to Low Key T for president, Low Key T for life. You already know what it is. We're early. So let's be early with this one. In the next 4 or 5 years, yes, the new elections will be different. Everything might go full digital. Everything. If not everything, I must just say at least up to 75 to 80%. A lot of people are going to lose their jobs because jobs are going to be replaced by automation. And I'm going to never forget, there was a video that a kid was talking in the 60s and said the word automation. And you know what? You know what would be better? If I just play a video from my catalog, from The Matrix versus Reality, and it's from the movie My Dinner with Andre. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Playlist. Hold on 1 second, y'all. We rocking out this bitch. What the hell is it? There you go.
Well, why do you think that is? I mean, why is that? I mean, is it just because people are lazy today or they're bored? I mean, are we just like bored, spoiled children who've just been
And this came out in 1981. My Dinner with Andre is a dialogue heavy movie. Now, most people don't like dialogue heavy movies. Most people like need a little slice of action or a slice of a titty or something. Like it was like, did you at least pinch the bitch? But the dialogue heavy movies, you got to pay attention to the dialogue and the storyline. But this scene right here is the best scene of the movie.
Hang in the bathtub all day, just playing with their plastic duck, and now they're just thinking, well, what can I do? Okay, yes, we are bored. We're all bored now. But has it ever occurred to you, Wally, that the process that creates this boredom that we see in the world now may very well be a self-perpetuating, unconscious form of brainwashing created by a world totalitarian government based on money? And that all of this is much more dangerous than one thinks. And it's not just a question of individual survival, Wally, but that somebody who's bored is asleep, and somebody who's asleep will not say no. See, I keep meeting these people. I mean, just a few days ago, I met this man whom I greatly admire. He's a Swedish physicist, Gustav Bjornstrand, and he told me that he no longer watches television, he doesn't read newspapers, and he doesn't read magazines. He's completely cut them out of his life because he really does feel that we're living in some kind of Orwellian nightmare now, and that everything that you hear now contributes to turning you into a robot.
Ding, 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 ding. Robot is the word of the day. What's your prize? You get some dollar store headphones and a half a blunt and a shot of Hennessy.
When I was at Findhorn, I met this extraordinary English tree expert who had devoted his life to saving trees. He just got back from Washington, lobbying to save the redwoods. He's 84 years old. He always travels with a backpack because he never knows where he's going to be tomorrow. And when I met him at Findhorn, he said to me, "Where are you from?" And I said, "New York." He said, "New York, yes, that's a very interesting place. Do you know a lot of New Yorkers who keep talking about the fact that they want to leave but never do?" And I said, "Oh, yes." And he said, "Why do you think they don't leave?" I gave him different banal theories. He said, "Oh, I don't think it's that way at all." He said, "I think that New York is the new model for the new concentration camp. where the camp has been built by the inmates themselves, and the inmates are the guards, and they have this pride in this thing they've built. They've built their own prison, and so they exist in a state of schizophrenia where they are both guards and prisoners, and as a result, they no longer have, having been lobotomized, the capacity to leave the prison they've made or to even see it as a prison.
That shit would go over a nigga head if they ain't paying attention. Shout out to my motherfucking brothers and sisters in New York. Shouts out to the gods and goddesses of New York. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out, oh my God, shouts out to my cougars out there in New York. Sex in the city. I want to have sex on your balcony. Shit. Like, yeah, look what I'm doing over here, son. I'm tearing her ass up. You know what? Yo, just like hearing the female accent from New York, I'm talking about, yo, son, she coming that bitch and taking it from me. She's like, yo, get off that game, yo. Get off that game and come and beat these cakes up. Pause, no. It's like, no, nigga, you gonna get up off the sticks. I would love to have a New York chick to do me like that. That's on my bucket list.
For the new concentration camp, where the camp has been built by the inmates themselves, and the inmates are the guards, and they have this pride in this thing they've built. They've built their own prison, and so they exist in a state of schizophrenia where they are both guards and prisoners, and as a result, they no longer have, having been lobotomized, the capacity to leave the prison they've made or to even see it as a prison.
Those immigrants came over here and beat the shit out the police and got out without bail. Throwing up the middle finger and everything. Tell me this nigga is not on point.
And then he went into his pocket and he took out a seed for a tree and he said, "This is a pine tree." He put it in my hand and he said, "Escape before it's too late." See, actually for 2 or 3 years now, Chiquita and I have had this very unpleasant feeling that we really should get out. And we really should feel like Jews in Germany in the late 30s. Get out of here. Of course, the problem is where to go, because it seems quite obvious that the whole world is going in the same direction.
The whole world is going in the same direction that Klaus Schwab, everybody's going to eat the bucks. You will own nothing and be happy. You're going to stay in that 15-minute city and you're going to be surveilled. And fuck Yuval Noah Harari. This motherfucker talking about humans are hackable animals. Yeah, look him up. His name is Yuval Noah Harari. Yuval, Y-U-V-A-L, Noah, N-O-A-H, Harari, H-A-R-A-R-I. Fuck that bitch ass nigga for calling us hackable animals. They already brainwashing us through waves and fucking frequencies. That's a form of fucking hacking. Shit. Nigga, we hack ourselves by watching a sad movie and end up crying. Or end up getting angry and punching the wall because you saw a motherfucker got fucked over on the, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I just watched something that triggered me. Like, you know, like for example, it was like, you know, like I came to that realization when I watched the movie The Django. And I hated the Sam Jackson character. I'm talking about I actually felt in my fucking soul of hatred for this motherfucker. And this motherfucker not even fucking real. It's a motherfucking character on a fucking movie. So feeling that actual fucking hatred for this guy, I had to motherfucker give myself a round of applause first. I'm like, damn, Sam Jackson, you a good ass motherfucking actor, nigga. One, you made me hate you, nigga. You made me hate you. But when I thought about it on a supernatural level, I'm like, I actually hated a motherfucking shit that wasn't real. But it also made me know, like, shit, nigga, like I got brainwashed. You know, like, nigga, I got what would they say? The word triggered. I got triggered by the character. And it's like going back to when I was a kid. We saw Spider-Man for the first time. Shouts out to Bully McGuire. Every time you walk out of a superhero movie, you feel like you flying. You feel like you are that person that you was with because you buy the toy or like Iron Man, Spider-Man, Hulk, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you was that person. You know, form of brainwashing. Because at the end of the day, some motherfuckers, George Reeves thought he was really Superman. Motherfuckers thought they could fly for real. Nigga, let's just say that. Let's just say the Red Bull didn't give the nigga wings. Okay. All right. Now we got the last shit. God damn it. All right, where is that? Got to talk about this nigga.
We lost a lot of people during COVID, and most of them are still alive.
Real shit, that's kind of funny.
Before COVID, I would have told you that vaccines are the most important invention in human history. After COVID, I'm like, I don't think we went to the moon. I think Michelle Obama's got to. I think there's direct energy weapons in every I'm just kidding. I don't think Michelle Obama's gonna do it, but I believe all that other shit.
That nigga believe that shit. I gotta talk about this shit because this shit pissed me off. Nigga, like I said, we was already been saying this shit for the past goddamn 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. But when your favorite celebrity says all the shit we're saying, yeah, we believe you. We believe the shit. Kiss my ass. But real shit, I'm not gonna lie, dog. Like whenever time Joe Rogan comes down to Detroit, this nigga always sell out a crowd. I cannot lie. This nigga come down here and sell out. This nigga sell out better than rap shows. It was a rap show next door of some motherfucker, badass motherfuckers. I forgot who they was, but it was some high-ranking names. But Joe Rogan was at the Fox Theater. It was next door to the Fillmore. So there was some wild traffic that night. Oh my God, I hated that night at work. Back when I was doing the parking attendant shit. Nigga, that night was crazy. Niggas was driving reckless. Almost got hit by a car like 5 or 6 times. Yeah, because they made niggas do extra shit. Like you like usually we just stay in the parking lot, stay in the booth or whatever, right? Now, when I got back, now we got to do some shit called outgoing positions. So the outgoing positions is we got to be in the middle of the fucking street directing traffic to get the fuck out when that's the job of the traffic enforcement cops. But cops are short staffed. We need some help. Well, stop putting 2 niggas in one spot and put one nigga in that motherfucking spot by herself. Let that skinny, dumb little cop bitch motherfucking learn how it is to be a traffic enforcement officer. What the fuck? We are parking attendants. We are not supposed to be out here in the middle of the street getting hit or possibly getting hit. Out here in the rain, sleet, snow, nigga, like, man, they're supposed to be in the parking lot inside of our booth. It's the real shit, nigga, like they just got a booth, man, but I'm glad I'm not that job no more. Fuck the HR department for watching my Instagram page and getting me fired. Yeah, I forgot. They've been doing that shit since 2011. Yeah, they're watching your social media. And if they don't like what they see and your job is strict on that bullshit, you get fired. And they've been doing this shit since 2011. It finally caught up to my job last year. I'm like, nigga, I've been going live at this job for 10 years and y'all ain't say shit. Like, what the fuck wrong with y'all? I'm a content creator, y'all know this. I'm a gangster and I'm proud of it. But yeah, I played that clip to let you know that now all these celebrities want to be like us. But remember, they not like us. They not like us. They're not in touch. We are in these streets. We got our ears on these motherfucking concrete. We making the ground shake. Y'all niggas are locking us up for playing video games. I'm glad I'm not online. I'm offline like a motherfucker. If the homies come over, if the family come over, if we all playing the game, that's fun. That's cool. You know, I got the games for the multiplayer. But shit, nigga, playing online, hearing about swatting, and now we hearing about the government just watching you for motherfucking saying shit or motherfucking man. Now it could be any fucking thing. And real shit is just doing it to instill fear. And they want to surveil us and see what we're talking about and what we're doing because y'all forced us out of fucking society. Y'all turned our own women against us. We don't even want to talk to these hoes. We're getting our passports and getting the fuck on, or we paying to play, and the bitch gotta leave because we don't pay the fuck. We pay the hoe to leave, and the rest of us, like myself, is in cougar time, fucking the older chick with an S. Well, I ain't gonna lie. It's one. It's one. It's all good. I'm not gonna say chicks like I'm balling. I'm not. Nigga, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. It's one. But I had 3 because they helped the nigga out last year and all the home. Now it's down to 1. And only reason why I'm saying it's down to 1 because I ain't hollering at the other 2. I just been hollering at the 1. You know, because this one got the whip, pick a nigga up, go downtown, chill on the top of the parking lot, smash in the whip. Well, you know, while we smoking, drinking, listening to Sade, Kiss Alive. She gave me the kiss of life. But man, real shit, man. That's everything, man. Shouts out to everybody coming through. Man, we reached the 2-hour mark, and that's all of it. I still got one more thing, dog. Like I got 2 more things to talk about, so I'm gonna go live talking about the modern chicks. I might do that on the Detroit After Dark, and I'm gonna go back to the first page. I'm gonna go back to the original page, and for some Detroit After Dark, it's gonna be real. Yeah, because I wanted to talk about the modern chicks or gang stalking. You know, there's I got some videos I want to cover. You know, and yeah, but I might just do the modern chick thing, and when it's time for the gang stalking shit, I might just hit up the guy that came to the channel. Shouts out to him, you know, with the gang stalking channel, dog. Um, yeah, like it'd be cool. It'd be cool to have him on. And like, if he go live, I'm gonna check him out. I might, you know, like, hop on the panel if you open up the link, you know, to see what's popping. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta subscribe to one another. Subscribe. We gotta fight these motherfucking battles on many fronts. I'm fighting the culture war. I'm fighting this revolutionary war. This possible civil war. It's like shit. But it will be either the Americans, hashtag black and white, versus the immigrants and the police and the military, or it's going to be black and white and the immigrants versus the military. But we don't speak their language, so like nigga, like we are automatically gonna motherfucker consider them as the enemy. You know, like real shit. Nigga, it's gonna be like my man's off that motherfucking movie. He's like, what type of American are you? Nigga, blind. I think one of you don't motherfucking speak any fucking English is a rizat. Nigga, like, man, yo, real shit. Ain't nobody trying to be savage, but I'm sorry. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. But I feel fine. Because I got a fucking 9. Yo, real shit. My music, when I go out my blaze of glory, I want y'all to play Leonard Skinner, Freebird. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Real shit. As much as I love my own music, you know, like when I know like I'm on that mission, nigga, I'm playing Freebird. Nigga, for real. As soon as that motherfucking guitar solo come on, I'm gonna go in, nigga. Nigga, you know, who would have thought that motherfucking Freebird would end with that Beautiful, lovely guitar solo. Like, goddamn. It starts off, if I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? And then it ends like that. I'm like, damn. This song, I'm talking about, the song puts you in so many fucking emotions. You know, yo, man, Skinner, yo, man, that track is fucking moving. Like, man, not too many songs could motherfucker really make your soul be like, yo, nigga, this is it. This is that hit. For real. Man. Really know that never would be. Real shit, man. There was a lot of great stars back in the day. Jimi Hendrix played a guitar with his fucking teeth on fucking fire, dog. It's a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know, Blue Oyster Cult. Don't fear the reaper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. By the way, I'm working on the parody. I'm about to do something to that. I'm working on something with that. But I just got to get to my tone and my frequency right. But I got another R&B parody I'm working on. I got a rap parody I'm working on. And on my professional music, I got like 2 songs I'm working on. Cause I gotta finish this Flood. I mean, yeah, the motherfucking Flood Returns Volume 6. And then I'm gonna kick back and relax, try to master this shit, try to motherfucker like re-record it and put like a motherfucking package together, like $100 package. I'm selling this shit for $100. Nigga, real shit. You getting 6 fucking albums and a documentary. I'm putting my documentary together too. It's like shit, man. You know, y'all about to know who the hurricane truly is, you know what I'm saying? And plus, the only reason I'm doing it for $100, shit, nigga, Nipsey Hussle sold a fucking mixtape, 1 fucking CD for $100. And I think the only reason why anybody even know about it is because I heard what Jay-Z bought one or some shit like that. It's, oh my God, Jay-Z bought it. Oh, fuck it, I'll buy it. Or maybe he was just a fucking hustler, like he was, because he had his own business and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know we conspiracy theorists think about the fucking Nipsey Hussle situation with like, where's the blood at? Where's the cameras at? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, that shit is very questionable. You know what I'm saying? like real shit. But I ain't gonna speak on this. I know niggas is sensitive about Nipsey, just like niggas is sensitive about Tootie Pop. Yep, I said it. Tupac, COINTELPRO, Asada Shakur, hashtag Cuba, hashtag the mystery. Listen to the song called "The Mystery" by Casanova the Don. That motherfucker tell the story about a fucking clone replacing Pac, nigga. And he put a bag over Pac head, throw him in another car, and drive off. Nigga, The Mystery by Casanova the Don. Make sure y'all check it out as soon as y'all leave this chat. I mean, as soon as y'all leave the live. But yeah, man, we at the air. There's a Fuck the Government podcast, episode 28. I didn't want to risk it on my first channel because I got 2 strikes. I got to tread motherfucking lightly, and that's some bullshit. But I can go ham over here. I can go ham over here and risk it all. And cool thing about this shit is this. Out of all the Fuck the Government podcasts that I've ever done, you know, they only got rid of 1 Fuck the Government podcast. And guess which one was that? Because like we're on episode 28. But guess what number they got rid of? I think it's like maybe like 2 people in the chat. But type in the number that you think that they motherfucking got rid of. What's this motherfucker's favorite number? Because I ain't making it to 33 yet. I'm at 28. So what number that you think the government deleted? Come on, man. Yeah, I don't want to do multiple choice. 3, 9, 11. Nope, you're wrong. But I understand those numbers, though. I understand those numbers. 19, nope. You get 3 tries, but you're already best. Even if I would have gave you a lifeline, I'd be like, all right, now you get one more. We said 19. No, 13. The Illuminati number. 13. They got rid of that one. Yeah. I'm like, out of all, because 13, I was like, yeah, this the 13 number. Yeah, they like, this the number they be using. I'm about to go in on y'all bitches. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, nigga, I went in on. I think I was talking about the skull and bones. I'm not really sure, man, but nigga, I went in on that number. That's all I gotta say. I went in on that bitch. But I do understand why you chose these numbers though, and I do understand why the enemy fuck with these numbers. But there's also a special symbolism with these numbers. Also, I'm surprised you may throw 6 in here. 3, 6, 9, 11, and 19. I wouldn't be surprised if someone loves the lottery and start playing these numbers. If you win, slide me some money through my Cash App. $ capital HURYKANE. Yeah, I think it's $ Hurricane J Dub, I think. Yep. But yeah, man, shouts out to Ender Groove for coming through. I think he was the only one here. I know some other people in the chat. When they popped up and left, I guess. But yeah, shouts out to everybody coming. Shout out to everybody coming through. It's the For the Government Podcast, episode 28. My second longest running series. My second longest running series. My first longest running series is Matrix versus Reality. We have part 30 over there. We talked about Snowfall. Now we over here for the Government Podcast, episode 28. Yeah, shouts out to everybody coming through. Oh yeah, I think Black Panther Jackie Brown was in the building. Much love to her too. In the groove, and Jackie Brown was in the building. Yep. Shouts out to y'all. Now I'm about to get ready to smoke weed some more. Because I smoke weed every day. R.I.P. to Nate Dogg. Shouts out to everybody coming through. Hope you have a good night. I might go back live again and talk about the modern chicks on the Detroit After Dark. That might be in a couple hours. That might be at midnight. Because I always do the Detroit After Dark after midnight. Because the only thing open up after 12 is a club and some legs. Detroit After Dark. Detroit After Dark. Oh yeah, it's after dark. All right. Let me calm down. They Detroit After Dark game. But this is After Dark though. This is on my radio station. They got some shit called the Sweat Hotel. Keith Sweat be on the motherfucking radio station getting motherfuckers to call in, talking about relationships and shit. Motherfuckers calling, apologizing, dedicating songs to their girl that they cheated on and shit. Should be funny. It's like, yeah, baby, welcome to the Sweat Hotel. I'm Keith Sweat, and you already know what it is. I wanna thank you for the very last night. I fucked your mother, and I did it last night. Nobody who can smash it like me, nobody. She bought me a bag of weed, somebody. I'll fuck King Sweat song up too. Don't play with me. I'll turn that shit to a parody. But shout out to everybody coming through. This your man Servant K. This the Fuck the Government Podcast.